Arsenal have won the FA Community Shield 3-0 against Manchester City to kick off the 26-27 season. And what better way to do it against Man City, guys? Absolutely incredible. From start to finish, we were absolutely flawless and we were the best team on the pitch by miles. But we're going to talk about this result, what it means for the season, obviously the significance of the Community Shield, and key performance. There were some excellent performances in here, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get straight into it, man. 3-0, light work, really, if we're being honest. Hey, we were the better team by miles today. The stats may look a bit more like, oh, City got unlucky, but it wasn't the case at all, man. We let them have the ball a lot of the second half, and they didn't really pose a threat at all. Raya had to make a few saves, but apart from that, like, they were so poor today, man. Absolutely awful from them, and especially some of their key players really didn't step up. But from our point of view, the first goal is absolutely sublime. We started on the front foot very quickly, and oh my word, Lewis Skelly, this is why he is one of our own, and we are never going to sell him to a rival club. Are you nuts? What on earth was that half turn? This is mental. Lewis Skelly, he's staking a claim to make this team his own, because as much as I've been saying, obviously he's going to get plenty of game time. A lot of the bench players will too. How can you drop this guy? How can you drop Lewis Skelly at 19 playing like this? Oh my word, that is such a beautiful half turn and through ball onto Calafiori, who finishes it well, but that is all due to Lewis Skelly. The way he takes that ball, oh my god, I think it's past Anderson as well. £116 million player. See you later, mate. Through ball, cutting the City defence apart. Calafiori, the unicorn player we know he is, loves to get in forward positions. Finishes it well. But wow, what a sensational assist. And what a sensational goal to kick off the season. 30 seconds in, guys. Really quick start. But, hey, we started how we meant to go on. And we were flawless in that first half, man. I thought we were excellent. There were so many times we got forward and looked a constant threat. Now, before the game, obviously, we saw the bench and the team with obviously Martinelli, Jesus, and Ethan being notable absentees. I'm going to speak more about these departures later on. But Madueke today, more of the same, guys. I'm not negative, obviously. I love winning games, and I'm never going to be negative about a win. With Madueke today, this is what we're going to get with him, guys. We know he can be good in games. He can be frustrating. And today, unfortunately, it was a frustrating watch with him. He got in some great positions, had a few nice touches, but a lot of the times when the ball would go forward to him, the decision making, again, it's not good enough. And with Solis today, a new signing, by the way, first competitive start, 2 assists, he literally looks like the one-of-one Trossard replacement. My oh my, was he sensational today. Absolutely brilliant. He was running the show on that left-hand side with Odegaard. Those two were cooking. But Madueke, it was a bit lopsided, man, with him in the attack. But we got the job done regardless. Bruno as well in the midfield was decent. I think he may have had an injury scare. I saw him with like an ice pack on his groin. I hope he's good. But came off at half-time. Kept things ticking first half. But Lewis Skelly ran the show, man. In that midfield, oh my god. He was unstoppable. They could not get the ball off him. He was using his body strength well. And he was constantly threading through balls into the wide players, into the attack. He was unstoppable. Worked his socks off. I thought Ben White was excellent. 1v1 defending. He was very solid. And the defence did their job. Marshalled Haaland very well. But, yeah, first half, I thought it was really positive, man. Really, really positive. City had more of the ball. But we were the bigger threat, man. We got in the box quite a few times. Should have done better with a few of them. There was a Madueke one where he really nicely flicked it back to Bruno. And Bruno should have done better with a first-time cross. There were quite a few chances, man. Like, Odegaard had some shots. Solis was getting forward quite a lot. We were cutting City open like it was nothing. Like, their midfield looks a mess right now. It looks like an absolute mess. The team does. But that midfield without Rodri is spooky. The Pep Rodri effect for them is looking very bad. Like, obviously, it's not good to jump to conclusions so early on, but this was really a shadow of themselves, see. They've still got quality players in here. They've spent 116 million on Anderson. They've got Semenyo. They've got Doku. They've got Haaland. And it never looked like today they were actually gonna take the game by the scruff of the neck and do anything. Like, yeah, they had a few chances that Raya saved, but a lot of them were just not from any dominance. we'd let them have the ball and we were comfortable doing that. It was really bad, man. Really bad from them. But Havertz made it 2-0. Excellent from Solis. Brilliant assist. But I think it comes from... I can't remember who does the through ball. Maybe it was Lewis Skelly again. I wouldn't be surprised. But if it was Bruno Odegaard, I need to watch it back. But brilliant switch to Solis, who takes it down brilliantly. Back to Havertz, who all he has to do is tap it in. Poor goalkeeping, you could say, from Donnarumma, but brilliant goal, man. Excellently well worked. And Solis, hey, I said we probably need a left winger. With Martinelli obviously still there. We know Martinelli's probably on his way out now. We still need a left winger to replace Martinelli, that's for sure. But hey, Solis, starting games. Hey, from what he showed today and in pre-season with all the assists he's been racking up, I'm not against it, man. Sound of the Solis. That is my FPL team. He's on that left-hand side, and I think we should start him, man. He needs a run of games in the Prem to see what he's about. I think he looks exciting. He looks brilliant. His IQ's there. He's got great decision-making, and he's got an eye for a pass. He looks like a really good passer, but shooting as well. His stats last season in the Belgian League were no joke. We know the jump's big. He looks ready, though, man. He looks ready. So, with all my talk about, oh, we need a superstar left winger, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. If Martinelli goes, we definitely need a left winger. But, hey, we don't need to spend ridiculous money on one when you've got this guy who looks literally like Trossard but younger. So, fair play to the recruitment team for that. But, yeah, Havertz 2-0. And after that, City had a few breaks forward. Doku skipped past Ben White like one time, but Gabriel Mosquera were there. Like, those two are rock solid. This is why I said, do we need a defender? When we've got these two and we've got defenders on the bench like Hincapié. But yeah, with the depth, I see why we're going for a defender, because yeah, if like Hincapié gets injured or Mosquera gets injured, you've got Marley Salmon who's 16. Like, should you be relying on a kid? Probably not. So I get it, but I don't think we need to overpay for a defender, that's for sure. Konza 60 mil doesn't really make sense to me. But Odegaard was pulling the strings. Like, people do this thing with Odegaard where they act like he's incredibly frustrating with the final ball. Sometimes he can do that last season. But hey, in the big games, in the title running, he showed his best again. And I think now, no pressure on Arsenal as the captain, he showed his quality today. This was like seeing Odegaard of a few seasons ago, where he's on demon time. He was pulling the strings throughout the game. He was rinsing the whole midfield. He had all of them on toast today. The touches, the nutmegs, the skips, the feints. Oh my word, they couldn't get anywhere near him. So Odegaard, take a bow, man. What a performance from him. And the goal was disgusting because, again, it's a brilliant ball from Solis. Like, the vision he has to pick him out, it's exceptional. On that left-hand side, he's really got an eye for a pass. But Odegaard, the feint on Donnarumma is disgusting. He sat him down and Donnarumma fell like an absolute planker. And Odegaard just slots it in the empty net. You could see by the celebration, he means business this season. Hey, with Eze, it's going to be interesting how we manage minutes. There's plenty of games, as I said. But now we probably know why Ethan is probably on his way out. For Ethan's standpoint, I get it. With game time and stuff. And we're going to speak more about that. But when the one thing I will say, with Madueke, we spent money on him, obviously. Arteta wanted him. Hasn't really worked for him. I do think Ethan's a better player. And that is the problem. Like, if we don't have a buyback clause, if we don't loan him out and we sell him permanently with nothing, I think it could be bad, man. I think Ethan's a top player. And he's got potential to be a top player. Noni, obviously a lot older. Maybe he has the physical advantage, but I don't see the level difference at all. I think Ethan on the right could offer more, arguably, apart from pace and physicality. I don't know, man. This isn't hate towards Madueke. It's just my opinion. But obviously 3-0, 48 minutes in. Game over, pretty much. And the rest of the second half, there wasn't much to talk about. City had 7 shots. A lot of the ball, but we let them have the ball, man. We just sat back in the second half. Counted a few times, got forward, but hey, man, we were comfy. We were comfy. Some brilliant blocks in there. White made a sensational block. Raya made a few good saves. Haaland didn't really look like scoring at all. Foden was really poor on the ball. Like, this is a player that has signed a contract. He's 26, guys. We know there's a player in there from the season's PFA Player of the Season. I don't know, man. I don't think that contract signing was a good idea for him. I think moving on, new environment could have helped his career, but hey, it's not looking great. Semenyo was poor on the right. We know he's not a right winger, he's a left winger. Doku had moments, but not great, and he looks like he got injured, which is really bad if that's true. But yeah, their defense was getting cut open a lot by us. Havertz was great, hold-up play was brilliant, link-up. Again, with me, guys, I think this means Havertz could be starting as our starting striker next season. With Gyökeres, we know his flaws. Havertz has a lot more about him in terms of all-round play. There are going to be games where Gyökeres starts for sure. He's very helpful against like tough defenses. He can occupy a lot of centre-backs, and then that lets the wingers thrive. But in big games, I think Havertz maybe suits it more. We saw in the Champions League final. He's definitely got quality there. He's got quality. So Odegaard, Havertz, and Solis with Saka, I see it. I see the vision. We had a few more chances in the game. Probably should have done better. Rice came on, which was a bit concerning. I was like, brother, can you rest, please? This showed Rice can rest. We don't need to rush him back. We've got Skelly Bruno doing bits. We got Zubamendi still. And Eze, you can even play deeper. So I just don't... We don't need to rush him back. He looked good, obviously. Fit. But nah, man. We need to give him some more rest. A few weeks ain't enough. Hincapié came on. Looked good. Saka came on. Had a few chances. Was bullying Vardiel. But he should have done better with a few of the chances. But hey, this is Saka coming back from the World Cup. And Eze Gyökeres came on too, with Dalman not getting a minute. And yeah, very, very interesting, man. Great game. I thought we were flawless, especially in that first half. We cooked City. And let me know if I missed anything or what your thoughts were, guys. I need to watch the game back. But it was a beautiful spectacle, man, to see us beating a rival like this comfortably. But hey, there's plenty of work to be done. The season's just starting. This is a trophy, obviously, as I said. Major trophy. We've won so many of these. I've lost count. But it's not an FA Cup, it's not a Prem, it's not a Carabao, it's not a Champions League. We know this. So it's not going to be something we parade around the street or anything like that. But it's nice to get some silverware against a rival. That is for sure. So we will take it. And our next game is obviously on Friday, where we play Coventry, kicking off the season. Different test, different pressure with the Prem. But we look good, man. Our squad depth looks phenomenal. And I'm very, very excited to see what the season holds. Now, obviously, with quotes, Odegaard came out after the game and said we wanted to start with a first trophy. I think Bruno's been unbelievable. We have had some big fights in the past. We showed our level today. We are serious and want to do it again. We want to win everything. This is exactly what you want to hear from the captain. Gabriel said similar things. All the players know what this season means. There's a lot of pressure with retaining the title, but we're in a great position, man. We are in a very good position. And this win, hey, people can say it's pre-season friendly. If Arsenal lost, it would have been bottlers, all this. But hey, we've battered City. The talk's gonna be pre-season tax. This ain't no pre-season, man. You saw Maresca in the pre-match. He wanted to win this, and they got absolutely battered. So it's a good sign, man. It's a good sign for what's to come. Now, talking about rumours and transfers and stuff, we know Zubamendi's been attracting interest from Spain. He's kind of been moved out of the team starting position. So good first half of last season. Then he kind of fell off a bit, and Lewis Skelly and others came in. We know, obviously, there's some sort of plan according to the midfield. He's not sure that Zubamendi may be one that looks to move on. So that's interesting to see if anything happens. I don't know, because we're running in difficulties with selling the likes of Martinelli, Jesus, and Ranieri. So if there's big money takers for Zubamendi, it would be interesting to see if the club listen to offers. But I think he'll have his part to play, guys. We need to rotate players. We can't have Rice playing every single game. Zubamendi's going to have his moments. He's shown it in the Cups against Chelsea, Carabao Cup. He was brilliant. There's a brilliant player there. What's the problem with having great squad depth? Obviously, some players are going to be like, I need more minutes. But I think he's fine with being a rotation player, if we're to put it that way. Now, Arsenal don't need to sell with compliance with financial regulations, but we need to be more self-sustainable. We know this. Our record sales bad. We don't sell players well, and it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Let the player go on a free. It's not realistic. Players are assets as well, and yeah, I don't think we need to sell, but we want to. We definitely want to. It's about a balance. And yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. It's likely that there'll be one more significant sale this summer. That's interesting, man. There's a lot of players that look like they're on the way out. Wanyeri's one of them. This is one I've been adamant we shouldn't do, unless it's a loan, or we have a buyback like Real Madrid do with Nico Paz. I stand by that. I think he's quality enough to get minutes. Yes, in the 10, which is his preferred position, you got Eze, you got Odegaard. It's very packed there with Dalman obviously coming in. But on the right, I think he could offer more than Madueke. I'm not saying get rid of Madueke, but there's more than enough minutes for him off the bench rotating. He needs to be trusted more. We've seen in pre-season he's been cooking. I was debating whether he's going to start today. I knew he wasn't with Odegaard, but mate, he's a quality player at 19. He does need regular minutes, and that's why it makes more sense that he does leave. But if it's permanent, I cannot see a fee on like 40 mil. That is ridiculous in this market. No way on earth we should be letting him go for that, unless we have a buyback. But yeah, Skelly and Manieri, obviously, they want to stay. We want them to stay, sorry, ideally. But high fees for the likes of Jesus, Vieira, and Nelson isn't realistic. We know that. So it's going to be interesting. Jesus and Martinelli were both out of the squad as well, which gives the indication that they're on the transfer list. They're ready to be sold. Apparently, Martinelli may have had an injury, but I'm not too sure. And Jesus, the Napoli talks are ongoing. Martinelli obviously turned down Galatasaray. I talked about this in my other videos. Go check them out. But yeah, apparently we're looking at Singo for defensive cover. This ain't bad, man. This is more like it. It's what we did with Nkapie. Loan and then buy option. He looks good, man. I like him. I've seen him for Monaco and Ivory Coast. He's a good defender, versatile, right back, but he can play centre back as well. So that's the type of signing I'd want. Not Konza for 60 mil. Let me know what you guys think of the Community Shield final. What did I miss? What do you think for the season ahead? Make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you're new. Follow all my socials. The links are in the description. But it's been Jay-Z Knows Ball, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Take care.